probably 9 years ago, I was assigned to work with Lois. When I was introduced to her, I was introduced to her at the Decatur Library. She was very shy. She was wearing a pink plaid, short sleeve shirt. I remember it, and she was kind of hiding behind the books. And I heard a little. I did not know about the Olmsted decision. I admit it. But I'm glad now that I didn't, because she was just Lois. And so the magnitude of the Olmsted decision came gradually, and again, I'm glad, because I had a couple months of her not being a celebrity, and that stayed. And so it's about 9 years ago, and it's unusual to work with somebody as a job coach for 9 years, but it's a good fit. I'm an artist as well. Lois is, I'm a studied artist. Lois is a natural, and there's not been a single time I've been with her that I'm not amazed at her, the character that she puts into each piece, her dimension, just how her perspective, her innocence, and like I'm just thinking about, I had to learn that the eyes are halfway down the face. The tendency is to draw them higher. Lois just puts everything in the right perspective, in the right plane. It's in her cells. She can draw on top of food. I mean, you don't need to have the right atmosphere. It's just she doesn't need the right mood. She just draws. It's just part of who she is. And and here she is. And there's always a lot of things going on around Lois, not necessarily generated by her, but just all of the red tape. And she's so prolific. And so ready to draw at any time, and I almost wonder if she wouldn't have an art business if she wasn't just so ready to and willing to draw. And I remember one time we went to an event and we found out that the people there, was a law firm, Kilpatrick at the time, Stockton, and they were involved in the Diane Fossey gorilla fund. And Lois and I went out the next day to the library. She drew a gorilla. We went over, we went over that afternoon, dropped it off. That's maybe the exception, but still that's unusual than an artist, because you can just bang it out and we can deliver it as a thank you. There's no one like her, and sometimes it's a struggle, and even within that struggle, the base is always, I'm sincere when I say I'm still amazed that I was lucky enough to be assigned to Lois.